Hello, I'm Pastor Mark Bohannon with Heart of Ukraine Ministries in Ukraine. Uh, I was thinking the other day as I was doing all this driving that I do, um, that in the beginning God created. He took 6 days to create the whole world and to create humankind. But I think many times when this kind of message is taught, we leave out the part where He created the whole time of human existence. He created the beginning, and we see that and we understand that clearly because of the Bible. But He also created every event in each of our lives. He created the end. He created the day that we would pass and go to heaven or somewhere else, depending on our lives. But He created every event. Also, when we first came to Ukraine, Laura and I, uh, everybody asked us, many Christians asked us, how could we leave all this stuff in America, our family, our home, our vehicles, all that America is? How could we leave that and come to Ukraine? Well, actually, they called it Russia at first, but we had to train everybody that Russia is not Ukraine. Okay, so we came to Ukraine, and going back visiting, often we were asked, how could you leave all this to go to Ukraine? Well, Laura and I, in the beginning, when God created, He created us for this purpose. He gave me all the events in my life so that these things that I would need here, they would already be in me, working out their way as we came here to Ukraine to live. When I was younger, I was a drug addict, alcoholic. I chased women. I was a welder. I worked with wood. I worked with some bricks. I did cement work. I did a lot of things. And a lot of those things were used here in Ukraine. Why did I have to learn them? Because God knew that I would need them. So today, with the war going on, we also get the question of why did we not leave? Why are we still in Ukraine? Well, because God created us for this purpose. I remember hearing a message, and basically the message is, who's going to go on the missionary trip? Who's going to be the missionary? And I forget the scripture. I'm sure there's many people out there that could just say what it is, but I can't. So anyway, the message was who's going to go, and the message wants you to lift your hand and say, I'll go. Well, I did that when I heard the message at the mission in Sacramento. And ever since then, I've been inclined to go and do, to serve, and to be part of what God is doing. And that's exactly what we are doing here in Ukraine. We're helping people, we're cooking for people, we're driving many hours to and from almost every day to the big city so that we can get groceries, so that we can come back and feed people and put meals together. I've been through so many things in life, like at the mission in Sacramento. I was the cook, the manager of the kitchen. I was the manager of rehab. I was the warehouse supervisor. What?
Chaplain.
Chaplain? I was getting to that. Thank you, Laura. I've done many things, and all that is to build me for the future of being here in Ukraine. Think about Job. God built Job for that test. And when He said, hey, Satan, come over here and consider this guy, he already knew the result. And it's Satan that did not know the result. And he tried and tried within God's parameters, and he still couldn't affect Job. In the end, God gave Job everything back. Job was created for such a time as the time that he lived in. And Laura and I are also created for such a time as this. We're not running. And if it costs us our lives, we're in heaven. So either way, we win. Why not stay? Why run? God would just find some reason to bring us back. We were chosen by God for such a time as this.